Good afternoon to you and to your viewers. They are due to the pressures of the far right wings in his government. In addition to that, from now to the 30th of March is to propose the budget by voting for once. And if Netanyahu failed, and along with his government and the Kenneth, the government will be dissolved and the new elections will be announced. So we have a great opportunities for Netanyahu for to stand before the Israeli jurisdiction. So in light of the hardship of the successor of the second and the third phases and his evade of the following next and change the equations according to the Doha agreement. So he does not desire to move forward into the second, third phases. So, and he wants us to get all the detainees without any abidement to any conditions, or to withdraw from Saladin corridor and Rafah. So Netanyahu he wants to change the equation into a war for at least 10 days until the meetings of the Knesset within the following 10 days, and then pressure on Hamas to provide more concessions in this time. Hence, I think the negotiations will get back, but this is a part of Netanyahu's goal in to eradicate more leaders of Hamas movement.
Okay, and do you think, indications that Israel plans to escalate its attacks beyond airstrikes, perhaps ground incursions?
I think this matter is expected, but currently they will be targeting for the plan of the chief of the staff, but in light of the pressure put by the families of the Israeli detainees, Netanyahu will have only the small military operation that would last for a week or 15 days to evade of the trial or the voting of the parliament, and to get rid of the second and the third phases, and to guarantee of laying out a new negotiations for a week or two, through which to exchange detainees all at once, and will also get the support of the reduction of Hamas movement politically and militarily in order to guarantee for any objections internally and to change the rules of the political games, and therefore the process will only be limited into just air strikes, and as the land incursions will lead more concern with respect to jeopardize the lives of the detainees at Hamas.
Okay, well, I'm just going to interrupt you there for a moment because we have a statement from the Egyptian Foreign Ministry. Egypt has strongly condemned the Israeli airstrikes on the Gaza Strip, describing them as a blatant violation of the ceasefire agreement. In the official statement, the Egyptian Foreign Ministry warned that the attacks represent a dangerous escalation that could have serious consequences for regional stability. Egypt further rejected Israeli aggression, accusing it of seeking to rekindle tensions. The Foreign Ministry also expressed concern that the escalation could drag the region into a renewed cycle of violence and counter-violence. Calling for immediate international intervention, Egypt urged world powers and regional stakeholders to take swift action to halt Israeli military operations in Gaza. Cairo also emphasized the importance of allowing mediators to continue their efforts toward achieving a lasting ceasefire and restoring stability in the region. That's a statement from the Egyptian Foreign Ministry. Now we go back to our guest, Ashraf al-Ashri. How does the Israeli military justify this renewed assault on Gaza, and what objectives are they hoping to achieve in this operation?
Certainly, this Israeli military operation, Netanyahu's government got a green light from the American side, and to achieve a set of objectives to save the government of Netanyahu. The first goal is to change the rules of engagement regarding the negotiation by rejection of Hamas and the evade of Israel to execute the article regarding the humanitarian aid of the first phase. And its core objective to deal militarily with the Hamas leaders that showed their strengths during the detainees exchange in the first phase of the truce that proved that Israel has already got recognized that some of the detainees are still alive. I mean, in the Hamas leaders and showing their muscles, and also, Netanyahu received criticism internally for the attacks of the October the 7th. And he wants to use this swift attacks in order to change of, or rather to execute his objectives to eradicate the first and the second generations of Hamas leaders.